YouBigNonce.
Well, hello, big nonsense. It's Friday, and that means it's time for a review for you, big nonsense. And this week, I'm playing this game here. You can see it. It's written in fucking massive letters across the screen. Singular Matter. Singular Matter. This game been sent to me, but it's absolutely free. You can click down below. You can download the game. There's two versions. I'll talk about it when I'm playing. New game. Crack on. This game contains mature content, strong language, and graphic. Look at that! Look at that! They're not lying. Look at that! It's like a skull and a load of blood. Welcome. Dear player, thank you for launching Singular Matter. The mouse and its buttons are the best way to control the game. Click the left mouse button anywhere to progress the story at the end of each line / paragraph. Click function button at the bottom of the message box to achieve the desired result. What? Okay. There are other ways to control the game like mouse wheel or keyboard, but results can be unforeseen. Alright. If you find English pretty rough and inconsistent, I do find English pretty rough and inconsistent. It's mainly caused by New World Order recommendations in 2030 to keep English as simple as possible, just to enable communication between former countries now called lands very easy. Fucking confused already. In 2050, New World Order plans to implement Esperanto as the main language in the entire world. We'll see how it goes. In 2050, we might be as well dead. Because the world is transforming in a way even the greatest minds and powers are clueless what to do about it. Let's go to the tutorial. Right click the mouse button or close button at the bottom of the message window to hide the message window so you can admire our next gen graphics. At the bottom of the message window you'll find other buttons like the menu button where you will save the state of the game. Load the save state of the game and return to the start screen. Save button usually does what it should do. The same applies to the load button. Handy fucking tips. Thank you, game. Tutorial, crack on. Look at that fucking skulls there. The log button has a slightly specific function. Because our protagonist, poor short-term memory after pressing this button, you can read 60 pieces of information you got during the game. If it exceeds 60 entries, the game delete the oldest data. If you're too lazy, open brackets, just like me, close brackets, and you get bored by clicking the mouse button to push the story forward, you can always use the auto button so you can read the impressions of the protagonist's dialogues, etc. Well, maybe unless the game will force you to take some action. Open bracket. I know it's very difficult. Close bracket. I'm fucking confused. If you use the skip button, the effect will be similar to use the auto button, but reading anything will be impossible due to the speed of displaying the text and thus understanding anything from the plot. The game will stop only when the protagonist will have to make a decision. You can always press skip button again to return to normal speed of text. This is the end of the initial I haven't fucking learned anything. And now let us dive into the dark recesses of the human psyche. Post-apocalyptic world and the unbearable truth about the universe. Cheery fucking start, innit? Chapter 1, Origins of Darkness. Quantum mechanics probably make absolutely no sense. Roger Penrose. Fucking hell. Like we're flicking through a fucking GCSE art book. Jim. I guess I am lying in a hospital in a coma. I dream most of the time. My dreams are so vivid and real. But sometimes I suppose I emerge from limbo and get closer to grim reality. From time to time, I think I can hear hospital personnel talking about me state, but the diagnosis is inconsistent. Once I heard that I'm getting better and will wake up soon. Another time, I think I heard that I'm brain dead and they should disconnect me from the life support device. It's too incoherent. I guess it should scare me, but I feel nothing. My most recurrent dream is the sequence of events that led to the current crisis. It all began like most science fiction stories when I and my colleagues designed and conducted an experiment, effect of which was getting some exotic matter from a particle accelerator. Fuck me. There's a fucking diagram. Fucking can't understand that. We called it singular matter. Jism. It was a very special kind of matter. Exotic matter is matter that somehow deviates from normal matter and has exotic properties. Hence the fucking name exotic matter. A broader definition of exotic matter is any kind of non-baryonic matter that is not made from baryons and subatomic particles such as protons and neutrons, of which ordinary matter is composed. Who's this lad chatting? Is he chatting to himself? I, open brackets Jim Ellis, close brackets, and my co-workers got Nobel Award for this achievement. One group of scientists called us seamen, which for some reason we didn't find funny. Physicists claim the discovery of exotic matter operating on a macro scale which even behaves according to the predictions of quantum matter. It is a big step forward to create the theory of everything. Combination gravity with quantum mechanics, hence the Nobel Award. It was a great success. However, as always, everything has its own bright and dark side. The problems were just about to begin. Alternative Energy Research Institute, AERI, was built over the Great Cavity that is so large it contains the entire ecosystem. Mountains, forests, lakes, and city for thousands of residents. One day we took a lift from the Alternative Energy Research Institute deep down through the cavity to the particle accelerator. We tested this procedure a dozen times, first by robots and then by humans. As persons responsible for the creation of singular matter, we wanted to experience all phases of development and usage of this new state of matter. Our backup was Amy, an experienced engineer who extracted SEM a couple of times. So what could go wrong? As it turned out, almost everything. A bolt out of the blue, I had the impression that something very disturbing was going to happen. Oh, here we go. Here we go, popping down in the lift. Lovely views. Can I click on these? I can't. Cavity level 42, minus 43, minus 44, minus 45. However, we're nearly there. Bing bong. Minus 90. Here we go. Get yourself in there, Jim. A dream, a devilish nightmare unfolds slowly before my sleeping eyes. Like a slow motion movie that is creeping to a total catastrophe. There is nothing I can do or say to revert the determined course of events. Amy is right behind Zenon. I am a bit late and farther away from the container. That probably is going to save me, at least physically. Zenon opened the hatch and extracted container, then something went very wrong. I saw the flash of black light from the container, then something other happened. I would call it a strange kind implosion, or a reverse explosion.
Explosion danger.
A metallic taste filled my mouth. Tastes like bronze. I heard Amy screaming, "Ah!" Zenon coughing. For a moment I got the impression something was getting inside my skull. Amy was still screaming in excruciating pain. Click on the chosen button to move in the desired direction before it's too late. Jump behind the right pipe. Click. This move was a good idea. With the last effort, I drag Harvey to a safe place to get to cover. At least I thought it was a safe place. After smoke, or whatever that was, disappears, I find Amy lying on the floor. Oh no, look at poor Amy. Her protective suit is destroyed, face disfigured, eyes not belonging to a human entity, sharp teeth exposed in agony, blood covered everything around her body. Can't believe what I see. I tremble and get nausea. This moment feels like an eternity. Look away, Jim. Suddenly I feel a terrible smell. It's the smell of rotting body. At first I think it's Amy, but after a while I realise that this disgusting smell is not coming from the dead body of Amy. It's coming from me. Shattered myself. Shattered myself, big nonces. Me guts. Cells decomposing at a very fast rate. I feel a terrible pain in stomach, spine, head. Once you feel that smell, you won't forget it to the end of your life. Me muscles getting stiff. I must do something. I must run away. But I can't move. Suddenly, somebody violently pulls me away from Amy's body. It's Harvey. After a moment, all these symptoms vanish. Then I feel a rush of cold wind coming from the place where Zenon's standing. I look in his direction and I witness another terrifying view. Jesus, it never ends, does it? Zenon? Oh my God, Zenon! What's happened? He's got a Casio keyboard. That accident resulted in my coma and countless string of dreams. Recurring dreams were varying in their event outcomes since it started. I didn't know which one was real, but I guess it was the original one. I think I was stuck in some kind of loop or spiral, but one time something strange happened. It felt more real than anything since the start of the coma. Zenon appeared. Oh, he's back. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? I think you might want to know what really has happened. I guess you're a bit confused. I fucking am confused. As you remember, during that unfortunate event, I was the closest one to the singular matter container. In the result, what is strange, I ended up somehow merging with the singular matter. I got connected to our creation. Since that time, I got the ability to traverse through different possibilities of events and their consequences. So I can see that space-time got shattered. Like a broken mirror, it reflects different pictures of events. I can see many of them, but when you wake up, I don't know which of these pieces of the mirror will dominate in your perception. So it's time to wake up. Wake up, Jimmy! Wake up, Jimmy! Wake up, Jimmy! Wake up! Zenon? Is that you? Good morning, Jim! You've been in a coma for 3 days! Do you recognise me? Hint. You are now in conversation mode. Choose the answer below, mark 1, 2 or 3, etc. and click on it. Not really. Who are you? My name's Maya. I'm the chief of the clinic and also a nuclear engineer. I'm convinced that your memory will return after a few hours. Good. And how do you feel? I'm disoriented. No wonder. You've been through a lot. That thing that happened in the accelerator. Let me Oh, it's me. Let me guess. You still don't know what happened in that tunnel. It was one of the most gruesome things I've ever encountered. The only thing we know is that for some reason, the exotic matter container has been unsealed, and while dismounting it literally exploded. For more accurate results of the investigation, you'll still need to wait. The task force is working hard on this matter. So this game, let's just save it for now. In the empty save slot. Go back to the menu. Look at that. Fucking class. So. Look at the little fella. Spike Projects. So this game, I'm fucking glad he sent us it. I'm glad he sent us it. Because Singular Matter, so far, confused as fuck. But the best thing is, it's got two versions of the game. One version of the game lets you just play through the story. You can skip the puzzles, I was told. The other version, you have to go through, you have to grind through the puzzles. Now here's the thing, we've playing this now for about 15 minutes. We haven't seen a fucking one puzzle. We haven't seen one puzzle. So I'm going to recommend you download the one where you can't skip it. Because the puzzles will be immense. I'm sure of it. I'm 100% sure of it. If this has tickled your fancy, click the links down below. You'll be able to grab it, play through it, work out what the fuck's going on with the story. I haven't got a fucking clue. I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie. And it's absolutely free. I haven't got a fucking clue what's going on. So if you fancy this sort of thing, click the link down below. Download Singular Matter. Tell them I sent you. And I'll be back next week with another indie game review for YouBigNonce. Bye for now, Big Nonces. Bye for now.